I bit the bullet and watched Space Jam 2 over the weekend.
No.
Listen. Yeah, listen. No amount of weed made that movie.
It's just one big LeBron jerk off.
Yeah, it is.
It is.
And let's talk about how he traveled and he did the and it was like, you want to do another shoot? No, that won't work.
No.
Yeah.
Michael Jordan, I'm gonna say this, a lot of people agree with me. When they talk about Michael Jordan, the first one, it has to do with his real life.
Yeah.
It goes into like depth of like, oh, he tried golf, he tried baseball, he tried basketball. Yeah. Like he did all these things, and they make fun of that. Yeah. You know, they poke fun at him for it. Yeah. But that has to do with his real life. Yeah. And this, LeBron has a fake son. Yeah. With a fake family.
It's what's her name from The Walking Dead, isn't it?
I think so.
Like, no, dude, no.
And just like Don Cheadle's character is awful.
I love Don Cheadle. Right?
I love Don Cheadle.
Don Cheadle is the shit, especially as Captain America. Captain Planet. He's Captain Planet. He is the shit.
Captain Planet?
On FunnyOrDie.com, he plays Captain Planet.
Oh, okay. He played Donald Duck in DuckTales for like 2 episodes. I'm not kidding. There was an episode where Donald Duck got like a voice changer, and it was Don Cheadle's voice. So he was talking normal, and everyone could understand him. But I loved that, and I loved Don Cheadle. But in this film, his character is awful. The direction for this film is just all over the place. The first movie was like an hour and a half. Half of the movie was, an hour of the film was dedicated to like the plot, and the last 30 minutes was the game. Yeah. With this, it's a whole hour of plot and a whole hour of a game. Yeah. And that's awful. Yeah. And you know the part in Futurama where they're making fun of Space Jam, where it's like the basketball players that are like just jacked up on like stuff or whatever? Yeah. This movie feels like it's doing a parody of Futurama, doing a parody of Space Jam, with like the basketball players that are just really shitty CGI over them.
Listen, Futurama is a gym, dude. Yeah.
Well, yeah. Yeah. But like, it feels like it's kind of like a spit in the face of the first film. Like, obviously, Space Jam 2 doesn't take itself too seriously.
Yeah. I mean, but making a sequel to that movie was spitting in its face.
Yeah.
I give Michael Jordan credit in that movie because they say it's hard to play yourself, and it's like he's not even an actor. So like he tried. That's the only thing I'll give that Haynes commercial. That's all it was just the inflated commercial with a budget.
I just don't. And I don't like the self-deprecating humor of it all either. Yeah. In Space Jam 2.
And I get that kind of humor because I make fun of me all the time.
It's something that I've noticed Warner Brothers has been doing a lot lately, especially with their cartoon shows. Oh, Teen Titans Go, we hate ourselves. We're an awful TV show.
Then look go at us,
away. We're awful. Yeah, then go away. Why are you still here then? If you acknowledge this, why are you still around? And they did the same thing. Oh, nobody likes Looney Tunes. Are you kidding me? Yeah. The world, it's a cultural icon for cartoons.
Absolutely.
You cannot sit there and tell me seriously that nobody cares about Looney Tunes. Why would people still be telling others or telling you as a company to stop doing the whole gun censorships? Yeah. Like, why would people get so visibly angry about these cartoon characters not being the way they used to be? Yeah. And I get that there were racist episodes. I get that there were problems in the past. You know, it was a product of its time. Yeah. But as time moves on, you cannot keep dumbing it down because that, like, you can, as an adult, you can go back and watch a show or a Looney Tunes episode, a Bugs Bunny episode that you found hilarious as a kid. For one reason or another, and then find it funny for a whole different reason. Exactly. And that's why I love Looney Tunes.
Yeah, I've done that with the Animaniacs.
Yeah, no. Animaniacs especially is a show that like adults would be more inclined to understand than a kid. And as much as I really wanted to like the new Animaniacs too, I couldn't. I could not find myself enjoying all the way through. I found Pinky and the Brain funnier than the actual Animaniacs skits. Really? Which, as a kid, I used to love the Animaniacs more than I loved Pinky and the Brain.
Same.
But
yeah, I'd never understood how they got a spin-off.
Yeah. I think they...
I wish the Goodfellas got a spin-off.
The Pinky the Brain spin-off wasn't actually that bad.
No, it wasn't. It was...
When I watched it, I was a little bit older than when I first watched Animaniacs, so I was like, oh, I didn't even know they did a Pinky the Brain show.
Oh, dude, I remember when Animaniacs first came out. I was in elementary school. Yeah.
Animaniacs made a cameo in Space Jam 2 for like. They were in the back, which. I gotta swing back into Space Jam 2 real quick and just say one more couple of gripes. They used the model from Ready Player One for Iron Giant in that film. That wasn't even an original model. Because he was like half built. Like his leg was like half built. So they're using the version of him from Ready Player One, that's his model. They used a regular King Kong giant gorilla model instead of like the one from GBK, which they could have done if they got permission. It's Warner Brothers. It's Legendary and Warner Brothers. They could have used that King Kong. If you're gonna sit there and promote HBO Max, you might as well. Right. That film's on there, as well as Skull Island. Space Ghost shows up, cool. Flintstones show up, cool. Mystery Machine, cool. Animaniacs for like a couple of background shots, cool. But like, your forced Rick and Morty cameo, where you made Rick and Morty a kid's show, where he says, "Oh, later, dum-dums." That's not something Rick would say.
No.
And as much as I'm not a huge fan of Rick and Morty, I've sat through every episode of Rick and Morty.
I love Rick and Morty.
I think there are parts where I really enjoy it, but then there's just parts where I'm like, come on, you're better than this. Yeah. And I get that with a lot of shows.
Yeah, mostly in the later seasons, too. Yeah.
Well, when you sit there and you show us the serious side of Rick having, like, this, obviously depression and morbidity to his life, like, nothing matters. Yeah. You cannot pull that away with just him being just a silly, happy, fun guy the next episode. Yeah, you can't do that.
What was that? That was the Unity episode. Yeah. Yeah, that one was heavy.
But you force him into this Space Jam cameo where he doesn't even make any sense.
So disrespectful.
It is, and it's. I get that Rick and Morty is Adult Swim's favorite. It's the go-to. It's the go-to. Yeah. Let's make commercials that are longer than the show entirely. That's what I can't stand about Rick and Morty is they push all of the commercials. There are longer commercials, it feels, than there are episodes. Oh, yeah. And it's like, come on, guys. You spent all this time animating the commercials when you could be giving us actual episodes. Right. Instead of making us wait, like, 3 years for a season that barely comes out. It chugs, too. Yeah. Rick and Morty really just chugs episodes out. Yeah. I want Smiling Friends on, man. I want that show back. Yeah. They're getting full seasons, but... Or a full season, yeah. I'm so happy. Zach Hadel is Psychic Pebbles on YouTube. He's one of my favorite YouTubers of all time. Really? Oh, he's fantastic. He's friends with Oni, Chris O'Neill. Oni and G. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. He's in a lot of episodes of Oni Plays. I could just sit there and listen to them for hours. I love Zach's voice.
Who's number 2 for you on YouTube?
And who do I really, aside from Oni Plays, I don't. Probably Markiplier.